The French political system obeys the rules of capitalism. In fact, we say that we have a president of the Republic who decides, but in a way, it is the economy that decides for him. Honestly, it's a bit of a distressing show because you realize that all these people don't necessarily have a thought for the French population. Instead, they have a thought for their apartments, their political destiny and all that. I think that our system, unfortunately, is going less and less well. And as a young person, I think that living in France is becoming more and more difficult. There is more and more precariousness, and I think it's not well put forward.
President Macron is a mandate of certain people and certain lobbies. And unfortunately, he is very bad. So we still have to survive for 18 months in a decadent France. I prefer the English system, where people who have lost or resigned no longer appear in the political system. I dream of it, but it's not the principle of France.
President Macron is a representative of certain people and certain lobbies, and unfortunately he is very useless, so we have to survive for another 18 months in a France in decline. I prefer the English system where people who lost or who resigned, no longer appear in the political system. I dream of it, but it is not the principle of France. President Mitterrand himself was beaten about 10 times before being elected, so the French like that, it's their problem. It is not my choice. Personally, I think that a dissolution of the National Assembly would have been a good solution. No good solution can emerge. I think that the best solution for Sébastien Lecornu is to do the work of a technocrat. My level of confidence in President Macron is below the waterline. The reappointment of Mr. Lecornu, although I have nothing against him, is for me a terrible catastrophe. You can't say on Monday I'm leaving and come back on Wednesday. That seems to me to be an absolutely terrible thought.